Hey there, you're watching the Jessa Channel on YouTube. I'm Jessa, and today I am here with more Kingdoms of Amalur Reckoning. We're playing as Nehru deSolde, and here she is in all her wonderful Chakram glory. She is a wonderful character, and I am currently now in Ettenmere, where that's not where I want to go. There we go. Down here. We're heading down to the House of Ballads to continue on with huh? Hello? Hello? Up there. Well, before we handle those big bad boys up there, we are here taking care of the two quest lines that we're doing, the two faction quest lines that we're doing in this game. The House of Ballads and also the Warsworn. And right now in the House of Ballads, we've been, now that we're an official member of the House of Ballads, which first of all is a massive triumph for Nehru, whose desire, though it is unattainable, it is still a desire to become, or at least to be recognized as an official Fae herself, one of the ancient Fae. And so she was able to get into the House of Ballads, and she's been sent south to speak with King Wencen about how best she can help. He's located in the Oratory, an ancient House of Ballads palace in Ettenmere. So we're traveling there, and since this is our first time into Ettenmere, I thought we might travel together, you and I, and see what new creatures there are that exist here. And all of a sudden, we are greeted with the growls of something big. What is that? Uh-oh. Whatever it is, we better hit it. Hit it fast. Oh dear. Roll, 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 roll. Don't you resist my stuff. What is that? Ah! That is painful is what that is. Oh, quick, quick, quick. Did I die? I did. Oh, I might have to go into reckoning mode. I love it. It's just like, yay! That's an Etten war priest. What I call it is a big fat bully. Oh, in front of a bloody thing that Nehru did not kill, I swear. Okay, so now that we know that that thing is really big, well, you might have to go into reckoning mode in order to do that. I like to say reckoning mode because it's pretty overpowered and it's also violent. But we may have to use some bigger. So let's put on some poison on all of our attacks. And I will also be using the shadow blades to see if I can't blind this big bully. And then just to save it in case we die again, let's save it here. As I don't think there's a quick save. If there is, I don't know how to use it on the controller. But if you know, please let me know in the comments. And also, before we go into this fight, I want to make a little comment that at the end of the last episode, I forgot the name of the world we are playing in, and I went into the map here to try and look for the world, and realized after recording that the world is the title of the game, Jessa. Yes, we are playing in the world of Amalur. That's why we're playing the Kingdoms of, wait for it, Amalur. I am just that smart. Yes. Be proud. I was. So, now, we're going to have to use some, like I said, we're going to have to use some real tactics here. So let's just get the big guy down as fast as possible. First of all, I'm going to run into a cliff, and then I'm going to go like this, and I'm going to go, oh, and I'm going to go like that. Stop doing that, Jessa. This. That's what I want to do. That. Shadow blades. And then I want to go to you, and I want to go, oh, get my butt kicked. Stop it. Oh, dead again. This might be a tough one for me to do. The two wolves are throwing me off. Maybe I should kind of run a little bit and let the two wolves get me first. And I'll take care of those and then take care of the big bully. Because the wolves are quick. I could, though, do a sneak attack like this. Come on, get him, get him, get him, get him. Come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on. I'm doing those wrong person. I'm trying to aim for the other guy. I'm gonna get my butt kicked again. Yeah, roll, honey. Roll into it. And I'm dead again. Wow! I don't even think I'm lowering his health. I'm gonna try again. I'm stubborn. I don't care. Oh! Oh, man. I gotta take a picture of this and put it on Twitter. Oh, so embarrassing. This is the game saying, listen, you wussy. You've been killed now 3 times in a row. We're wondering if it may be just a little bit too hard for the baby girl. No, I don't want to change difficulty, you stupid game. Get out of my face. She says defiantly. Let's see. There we go. Okay. So, yeah. Okay, once again, I'm going to try it again. I'm going to try this time going in. I'm going to have to avoid the end completely. And then I'm going to run like a son of a biscuit. Run, 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 run. And get these wolves out of here. Okay, and now that I have the wolves on my own, I can start going. The wolves knocked... Oh, no. You run fast, dude. Dude, dude, dude. Dude, 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 dude. Roll, 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 roll. And then I'm trying to remember how to go into reckoning mode, to be honest. Because I don't remember, and that's why I'm having a hard time with this. Yep, dead again. Okay, now I have to remember how to go into reckoning mode. Because that's the only way I'm going to be able to get past this. So I may have to pause while I remember how to do that reckoning mode. Especially on a controller. I'll be right back. Alright, I buffed up with some potions that you can see at work. And I'm going to head on in here. And I'm going to start up with some major reckoning mode. Yes, now we can deal the damage. I also need to remember to use my skill. Roll, roll, roll. You can still get your butt kicked. Roll, roll, roll. And then... Wow, still not doing much damage. Ooh, 73, crit, 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 crit. I'm sorry about the camera angle. I don't really need to... Here we go. Okay, come and get some of this, buddy. 99? Yes. A. Woo-hoo-hoo! Oh, I have to tap. Yes, yes, yes. I always forget that. You have to tap that button. Woo! Brutal, but worth it. And a level up. Thank you very much. The game is like, you doinky, doinky, doink, use reckoning. I'm like, no! I can do it myself! And the game is like, don't be a dip. I'm like, I don't care, I'll be a dip. And this conversation goes on thusly. Let's turn off poison and loot this wolf. Wow, that wolf was carrying 51 gold. That was a very rich wolf. Okay, level up. We haven't had a level up in a while, actually. Okay, 1 point available. Now someone was telling me in the comments, and I'm actually going to pause and go look this one up because this person I really want to thank, and I want to make sure I get the name correct. I went and took a look, and that was John Baker, who I also mentioned in the last episode. He's been very helpful during this Let's Play. And he mentioned that I might want to put a point or two in dispelling because the House of this quest line, the House of Ballads quest line, is gonna require me to use dispelling, and that's too bad because I hate dispelling. I can't do it. It's one of those kind of quick twitch type games, and I just can't do it. So I'm not sure if that means, John, that I won't be able to finish the quest line without dispelling, or if there's something essential that I need to get beyond HS. If there is, I might be screwed. But I'll go ahead and put a point in there anyway, just because it is wise advice. Now, for this, we have a lot of points in finesse and in sorcery, and I'm going to just see what my options are. So I'm going to put a point in Frost Trap. Actually, wait, I changed my mind. I'm going to put actually 2 points in Shadow Flare since I am using that. And over here, I have a choice of Sphere of Protection or Mark of Flame. There's also Stormbolt, which I don't use. If I take the next level of that, right now it gives me a chance to stun people, and it's 60 lightning damage, which is pretty good. But I also have to remember how I play as a player, and I'm not... In order to use these talents, you have to use a right mouse button and then use the talent, and it's... I will admit I'm not that quick, particularly with this controller, with grabbing talents and that kind of thing. So I'd like something that I can kind of just sustain. So that's why I'm going to use this sphere of protection, putting 1 point in that, and not have to be something that I activate. So I'm just not that quick on the button, to be honest. We are currently in Disciple. Nothing new has been opened up in Destinies yet. The more points we take, the more things down here, like finesse and sorcery, will be used, such as the Arcanus, for example, which requires sorcery 14, which you don't have yet. So we can confirm, and that is her level up. That gives us a new move down here. Long swords, we don't use. Hammers, great swords, daggers, long bows, fey blades we use, but I don't see anything new in here. Let's see, might abilities, finesse abilities, shadow flare, sorcery abilities, sphere of protection. And it gives you a little example of what that's like, and that's going to be very helpful for Nehru because she needs something to just help her. As we can see in that last fight, a little bit of extra protection will not be unwelcome. So inventory shows we have a few new things, just some new items. What I'm curious about are these abilities. I want to map this ability, yeah, to the UI is what I can do here. So sphere of protection, oh, there it is. Let's map that ability. Okay, that's on B right now. That's good. So we have one more slot for an ability. So that's perfect. Okay, I get it. Okay, so let's head back into the story. Having finally done the dirty on that giant Etmir and lived, well, finally lived to tell the tale. I hope we won't be running into any more of his kind, because if we're in trouble. Pile of rocks, maybe? Yeah. Ooh, a Scepter of Daybreak. I get all excited about it, and then I remember that I actually don't use scepters. But I'm going to take it anyway because it's a item that I might be able to use. Minor magic amplification and linen shoes. What the heck? Why not? Oh, another one. And I'm completely out of... Whoa, what is that? An Etten Brute. Good, I can get a hit on him at least, though. Those wolves in there, lunge attacks drive me nuts. Yes! Did I kill him? I did. Wow. Oh! No, you don't, you little bugger. Really, some people, it's just so rude. You're just trying to mind your own business, heading down the road, and a two-headed troll thingy. Let's get a closer look at that because it wasn't ugly enough the first time. Oh good, it landed face down, lucky us. Troll behind. Lo and behold, what is here? Helix Camp. Interesting. We will... I want to keep us on task, or otherwise, of course, I would go explore that. I feel the vibration! Oh, I have to keep remembering that, well, I'll just sell it, that I don't do alchemy in this game. I'm so used to picking up herbs in every game. In fact, Mala in Skyrim has just got a... I've finally... Just trying to think of which way is the best way to go, I think. It is down here, but... No. Plus there's another two-headed brute over there. Yeah, that's going across the water. Let's take a... Let's go to the local map here. And where I need to be is here. Right next to the hollow log. Yeah, so I need to stay on the small path. Okay, so I guess I do have to deal with that big fat brute. I'd say... Oh, there's two of them. Super great. She says, not happy at all. Time for, uh-oh. Sheesh! A sphere of protection, please. Oh, no, this one has a thingy. Oh, she's getting her butt kicked. Yes, finally. Oh. Come and get it, boys. A health potion, please. Oh, she's just gonna get her butt. I can't even get out of the corner. Let's see. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, wow, did you see that? So painful. Come on, honey. Come on, take it, take it, take it, take it. Get out of this corner. Get out of the corner. You're going down, you son of a biscuit. Whew, that was tough. Owie. Thank goodness for that protection thing. I couldn't get it off in time. I definitely don't want to walk around the game with that on all the time. It would be more convenient, but I think it would be very distracting for us to have to look at that. Wow, that was tough. She got backed right up against that wall and... Wow. Shenanigans went on. You know? If this weren't a family-friendly channel, I'd say what kind of shenanigans they were. Dispelling case. No. Even though it says easy. Okay, well let's try... No, because then I get poisoned. I know what I'll do. I'll cheat. And do the auto. Hey, cool. Auto attempt. The other reason why I've been sort of, how do you say, a word that means, dissuaded. Dissuaded from doing the chests is because there's so much loot available that... Oh, it looks like through this beautiful log is our destination. That, oh, the Ballads architecture is just wonderful. But there's so much loot that, you know, getting a poison for not being able to do a really twitchy mini game type thing is just not worth it when there's just so much, and the content in each chest is randomized from a loot list, so you know eventually you're going to get what you need if you just keep opening enough chests. So that's why I don't really mess with them. Oh, Nehru lifts her hand up to the door and gives it a knock. No one answers. She waits for a while and then pushes on the door, and then suddenly remembers the ring given to her that proves that she is part of the House of Ballads. She wonders if she needs to say something to the door, some sort of magic phrase. In the end, she just, slipping the ring on her finger, holds up her fist, her little fist, and puts it at the door. And lo and behold, she hears a satisfying clunk, thunk, as the locks give way and she can enter. So that's what I mean by roleplay light, is that I bring Nehru's personality in. And I remain, as always, myself. And occasionally Nehru comes out and says stuff. She stands here for a moment, just awe-inspired, at the chance that she could be an accepted member. I mean, she has a ring, but she wants to be able to enter just because of who she is. Let's see if she can get that dream met. One of the most enjoyable parts about role-playing, which is just, I mean, deeply enjoyable. Looks like there's a chest over here. Oh, whoa. Nehru stands and looks in surprise and says, "Ah, I did not see you there. You are so quiet and still."
Welcome, Lady Sagril. May I congratulate you on your victory in Gorguath. I am Queen Belmaid, love of King Wencen and Grand Lady of the House of Ballads.
Nehru's heart is pumping at this beautiful woman. Her heart is just thump, 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 thump below her chest. Ah, she's so thrilled. Let's talk a little bit to Queen Belmaid and ask her about herself.
I do not speak of my exploits, unless to warn against the pride that engulfs all who celebrate the telling. We are symbols of a greater truth, not the truth itself. I am best known for my infiltration of the Maid of Windermere's kingdom beyond the hills. It was I who shattered her ambitions to topple the Summer Court.
Ah, the Maid of Windermere she was speaking about?
She is our nemesis. The villain we in the House of Ballads are destined to thwart through all the seasons of the telling. If there is trouble, the Maid is at its origin.
And the House of Ballads is destined to fight the Maid?
It is likely that you do not understand our need for continuity, our desire to repeat the past for the good of the coming future. What then is your drive to create a bloodline? There's no difference. The House of Ballads is our family tree. It is the sire we look to for wisdom.
And you are King Wencen's wife? Partner?
He represents all that is pure and just in the Summer Court. He is the vibrancy of life, what the Winter Court has always sought to darken with its decaying ways.
The Court of Winter.
The Fae of the East are not our enemies. We count them among our kind. At least we did. Times change. That is such a mortal thing to say.
It is a pleasure to meet you, good lady. My queen. And Nehru inclines her head slowly and walks on. So, a story gamer asked me if Nehru has a voice, and she does. And it is a little bit higher, using Mala for an example than Mala's, and faster. So it's very hard to talk as my character while just thinking about it. I've mentioned this to my husband. If we'll be out on a walk and he'll say, "What would Mala say about that?" And I try and speak as Mala. It doesn't really work unless I'm actually sitting here looking at Mala and being Mala. That's I don't know, but we'll see what I can do. So Nehru, I'm Nehru deSolde, and I wish more than anything to be one of the Fae. I've just met the Queen. She's beautiful, more beautiful than anything I could possibly imagine. Yes, well, on to the business at hand. But I can say that I hope that there's a way that I shall be able to show her my prowess with the Chakrams. They are my favored weapon, power in the eternal ring of life. Yes, beautiful. That's Nehru. There you go, story gamer. Tell me what you think, story gamer, by the way, or anyone else, of Nehru's voice. This is King Wencen. Let's have a word or two with this gentleman.
When Hallam told me a mortal had taken the open seat, I did not believe him. But here you stand before me. Impressive. It is a pity about Sagra, a grand hero. But there's not time to raise the king's token in his honor. We need every hand carrying a sword for the coming battle. We've come to aid Sir Ferrara, our brother in the Court of Enchantments. It is time for his telling of the Ballad of Bloody Bones.
Haha, the Ballad of Bloody Bones. This sounds fun. The Ballad of Bloody Bones?
It is a ballad of obsession and sacrifice, one of the Summer's oldest. Bloody Bones was not always as a terror. No, he was once called Faemor, a counselor to Issa himself. Sadly, he was driven by lust, and by his need to possess whatever he desired. Taking Lord Issa's lover, he fled with her to his hollow of Udua. When the maiden was rescued, Issa cursed Faemor. He could not die, and his soul would never enter the Great Cycle. He became an abomination, known only as Bloody Bones. Every few seasons, Bloody would emerge and steal away a maiden to make his bride. That is, until he took the beloved of Sir Ferrara.
He took the beloved of Sir Ferrara?
He is one who prefers action to discussion. A tempestuous firebrand who would rather pursue the mortal flesh than any other of life's mysteries. That is why his ballad is such a stirring one. Ferrara will always be the lovable rogue who finally chooses another over himself. Timeless is what it is.
Okay, and we'll ask a few more questions here. Let's ask about the telling.
Few know the truth of the House of Ballads, that we are not the actual heroes of myth. Those knights have gone, passing into the cycle, or moving on to nobler adventures. However, it is our wish for the great songs to endure, that seasons of Fae would sing them before the fires. True power is in returning to what matters. So the House of Ballads was established, and worthy warriors were found to act in the roles of Wencen, Bellmaid, and the others. To tell these tales is a great honor.
And at this point, it flits through her mind that she is now one of those warriors who tells the tales of the great tellings. That's wonderful. Let's ask him about himself.
There is no need to kneel. Honestly, I wish I could do away with all this king nonsense altogether. The tragedy we face, it is not legend. It is real. It is now. Yes, I am the acting Wencen. But the true king has been gone for many seasons. I am the fifth such Fae to hold the title. And at times like this, I wish I did not.
You mentioned something about the king's token?
It is an amulet, worn by all King Wencens in the telling. I wear it, as have all the kings who rose and fell at the mercy of the seasons. Only he who wears the king's token is worthy of walking in Wencen's stead, of singing the most important songs of the Summer Court.
And about the Summer Court?
Like all other Fae in the Western lands, I am a subject of the Court of Summer. our wise council of elders. They are responsible for the well-being of our kind.
And the Court of Enchantments?
We are legendary champions of the telling, brought together for the purpose of ensuring Summer Court glory for seasons to come.
Okay, those are all the questions that we have to ask of him. So let's finally ask, or have Nehru ask, where is Sir Farara? King Wencen, I understand that the Sir Farara can be found here? Is that true? Where is he? Help if I actually push the right button.
Farara went in pursuit of his nemesis, for Bloody Bones has emerged, poised to abduct a maiden to be his mistress. So goes his song. You will need to revive Farara after the battle. I can only assume Hallam would not have sent you unprepared for this task. Go to Farara, and quickly. When the two of you finish, I will await you at the House of Ballads in the north. Do be careful, Sagril.
So, the reason why he's calling her Sagril is that she is now basically Lady Sagril, taking over for the role of Sir Sagril, who was killed, and basically repeating his tale. So, that's how she entered in. A mortal was able to take over that role. It is strange times indeed. And as Nehru comes over and stands in the middle here and just looks at everything, she takes note of the fact that all Fae sit on the floor. There seems to be no Fae furniture, no throne of any sort. Just strange, beautiful lights, nature woven within. And she stops and thinks about where her life has changed. And that will be this ending for this episode. But we will be back for a new one, and I'm so glad you joined me. If you enjoyed what you saw, please hit the thumbs up button below. And if you loved it, join the party and subscribe. I'll see you back here in Amalur in the next episode. As always, thank you so much for watching.